Hey guys, welcome back to Trending 10s. Today we're going to be looking at huge stars who live like normal people. Before we get into the video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you never miss any of our banger uploads. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. At number 10, Sarah Michelle Gellar. We all might know who this famous actress is, especially when she plays her character Daphne Blake in the movie Scooby-Doo. In this movie, she plays a role where she comes from a wealthy family and is a fashionable character with expensive outfits. However, it's quite the opposite when it comes to her real life. When Gellar was young, her father left her, so she had to learn to live frugally thanks to her difficult upbringing. Gellar was not ashamed of using coupons and is still striving to get the best deal wherever she shops. She proudly told a magazine, "I use coupons all the time. Why should you pay more for something that someone else is paying less for?" So as you could see, she tends to live her life like a normal person, but anyways, she thanks her mom for teaching her how to live modestly. At number 9, Shia LaBeouf. We all might have known about this celeb who has starred in the billion-dollar Transformers franchise. It's too easy to say that he tends to live a normal life since he would always be seen out like a hobo in public. His simplicity in life has also been proven by an interview with Parade magazine where LaBeouf explained that growing up with starving parents in poverty made him more grateful and humble for his good fortune. The actor credits this period of his life as giving him his creative drive. He's also been working since he was 10 years old, motivated to earn money to keep his family afloat, which helped him gain a strong work ethic. At number 8, Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl is a member of two of the biggest rock bands of all time, but he is still living like a jobbing musician. Although his stints with Nirvana and the Foo Fighters have netted him a cool $225 million, Grohl is still fearful of spending too much too fast. In a 2003 interview via Business Insider, Grohl confessed that despite having plenty of money to live off of, he's afraid to spend it. After all, it seems that he lives a normal life without spending too much, right? At number 7, Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence is one of the most famous and highly paid actors on the planet, and her current total net worth is over $3 billion. Even though she tends to earn so much money, it's crazy to think that she does not have a personal assistant and that she shops for herself, and she is always looking for a bargain in the process. Not only this, but she's a multi-billion-dollar lady and she drives an affordable Chevy Volt. She told Fabulous magazine in 2013, "I was raised to have value for money, to have respect for money, even though I have a lot of it." So doesn't that make sense that she is too living a frugal life? At number 6, Lady Gaga. Most of us know that she is also one of the most famous celebs in the world, but did you know that she is a proud bargain hunter? It's quite hard to believe, right? But it is true since it's been revealed in a tweet in 2012 saying, "Why do people look at me like I'm crazy when I use coupons at the grocery or try bargaining at retail? I'm from New York where this is the sales rack." And in doing so, she forever solidified herself as a couponing queen. At a surprise London show in support of her album Joanne, Gaga advised the crowd that money doesn't buy happiness, and I quote, "Money has been put on a pedestal. I've traveled the world and seen the happiest people in the poorest parts of the world, but their values are still intact. In the richest homes, I met the saddest and most depressed people." After all, Lady Gaga, you made us believe that you are living a normal life. At number 5, Mark Zuckerberg. If you happen to see this billionaire, who is so-called the founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg in public or anywhere else out, you will notice that most of the time he tends to wear low-key shorts and a t-shirt. So it's not hard to believe that he is not a lavish person, right? Not only that, but even the Business Insider UK reports show us that he is living a normal life, as it reveals that Zuckerberg aims to clear his life of material possessions and wholly unimpressed with the trappings of wealth. This is nothing to his announcement to donate 99% of his Facebook shares during his lifetime. The publication also noticed in 2014 that he traded in his $30,000 Acura for a manual transmission Volkswagen hatchback. At number 4, Toby Maguire. Most of you guys might have seen this famous actor on the latest new release of Spider-Man No Way Home movie. Even though the actor earns a net worth of $75 million in 2022, he seems not to spend a lot of his money. He told the Parade magazine that he credits a difficult upbringing with teaching him how to be conservative with his finances. You know those lotto winners who win big and then blow all of their money? That would never happen to me, he told the magazine at the time. He explained that material possessions are meaningless and he'd rather have little to nothing than be put in a position where he's forced to make movie after movie just to facilitate his expensive lifestyle. At number 3, Ed Sheeran. This famous singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran is always seen as simple in his outfits. His laid-back clothing choices are a great reason why we see him as a normal person. Even though Ed Sheeran earns a lot from his albums per year, he spends $1,000 basically on taxis, zipping through London or LA, where he frequently crashes at the pads of his famous pals, like Courtney Cox. You never want to be wasteful, he explained. I only use my Barclays student account. I've not upgraded because I don't spend much money. If I had all my money in one account, I would spend all of it, so I like to get an allowance. At number 2, Keanu Reeves. The only actor on the planet in danger of stealing Matthew McConaughey's crown of being the most laid-back person in La La Land is Keanu Reeves. The notoriously generous thespian is such a nice dude that he inspired a Ranker piece charting all the times he's done the right thing, even though he really didn't have to. One such time was when the actor took a massive pay cut to get the legendary Al Pacino on The Devil's Advocate. He also donates millions to charity on a regular basis and is known for happily riding the New York subway and even giving up his seat for other passengers. At number 1, Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts is an Oscar-winning actress and is one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood. Most of her captured photos on rare occasions have revealed so much about her simplicity. If you look at them, you could see Roberts is dressed casually while walking her dogs or hanging out on the sidelines at her kids' soccer games, just like any other normal working mom. Roberts revealed to Harper's Bazaar that she doesn't have a cook or butler, instead preferring to get her hands dirty in the kitchen and prepare these meals herself. I think people confuse the idea of having this fantastical job with somehow being a fantastical individual, she said. Like, how could you possibly make breakfast? Well, hunger is a good motivator. Roberts went on to say, if I wasn't here today, I'd be in the carpooling ferrying my kids to school. So what else do you want proof of to show that she is simple? Indeed, all of these show that she is living a very simple lifestyle. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Trending 10s, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video. Thanks for watching!